Hey guys, Lulu Beauty here. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute, and I just want to say I'm back. I'm here doing a quick little chit chat with me as I do my makeup and talk about transition, like how am I transitioning into this new space and what my somewhat of what my pregnancy journey has been since I've been like off of YouTube for a long time. I feel like it's been a minute since I've been on here. So if you guys are interested, keep on watching. Bye. Hey guys, what's up? It's been a minute. I'm back. This is not a tutorial by any stretch, just saying. But I am putting on some makeup, so I was like, oh, I can like chit chat, put some makeup on, you know, talk, because it's been a long time since I put some makeup on with a camera. It's been a long time, and I kind of miss it, low-key. I did my makeup yesterday and I was like, damn, I miss doing my makeup on camera. And I was like, let me do it and talk about my stuff. So this video is just like me getting ready to film some additional content, but I'm gonna be talking about like my maternity leave. Today's like my first day. Today's Sunday the 17th, and today's my first day of maternity leave, and it's starting to really settle in. Like I'm about to have a baby, like full-on baby. I am 39 weeks. The baby's due next week. Let's see if I make it. But I'm sure I will, because I feel really like good. But I guess that's like the prerequisite of like the baby's about to come. Like you feel super good, like you feel like you could do anything. Like that is definitely my vibe. I feel very good. I feel like I can literally do anything. So let's get into it. So I'm gonna prep with two primers. I'm gonna be using the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte for sure. So like, I can't believe we have officially arrived to maternity leave. It's been a very, I want to say, good 7 months since I've been pregnant. Been really good. A little bit scary at times, because I learned like during my pregnancy that I have like probably within the like that 5th month, I had like cervix, I had a short cervix. So that was a little bit of a scare for me, you know. For those who've like had a short cervix, like comment down below, like let me know, like have you had a short cervix and what that looks like, because it can be a little scary. And I found out I had like a short cervix like around I want to say week, I don't know, I want to say week 25. So I had to completely do like a work from home assignment, and that was kind of, it was scary, because it was just like, you know, I'm thinking it's me, you know, I'm thinking like I'm the one with the problem, you know. Well, I mean, I am kind of the one with the problem, but it was just like I thought I was doing something to cause that, and so unfortunately that's just what happens at times. I'm doing the Good Apple concealer in 167, and I'm also going to use 169. So I've been home for a minute, and I just feel like it just gone so fast of how, you know, much I've been home. But it really caused me to like really scale back. So I was doing a lot of reflecting. Like I scaled back a lot, like as far as like I wasn't going to the grocery store. I wasn't really doing much of anything. I had a doctor's appointment like every week. So it just feels really good to be at this space right now, because, you know, it was a little scary, you know, in the beginning of the pregnancy. It was really scary. So, because I felt like I couldn't do a lot of things. And it was not even that. It's just that it gave me, I had to chill. Like, you know, like I was doing the most. Like, let's just be honest. I just needed to chill, you know. And sometimes people have no chill, and I was just definitely one of those people. Like I wanted to carry on like I could. And I'm a little older. I'm 34. So it's different opposed to if you were like 24 and pregnant. I'm 34 and pregnant, so it was a little challenging, but it's all good. We're here now, and I'm happy that I've made it to the finish line, because you know 37 weeks is like they considered you like full term. So I made it past 37 weeks. That is something to be very proud about. I know I use this as my pellet. It's messy, I'm doing too much, but whatever. Now I'm gonna go in with a goodie, a oldie but a goodie. I haven't worn this in a while, but I'm putting on 370 in the Fenty Pro Filter foundation. And it's been a minute. I haven't worn this in a while, and as you can see, my neck is darker towards end of pregnancy. And I'm putting this on because I really can't find my 385. I'm just gonna use a ton of bronzer. That's what we're doing today. We're being solution based. We'll go ahead and just put on a bronzer. But yeah, this has been, it's been a long time, but I still enjoy putting this on. I'm not gonna lie, this is still goes into like my favorites. So I really have been really missing you know, creating content too while I've been on this journey, because like really creating videos, because I was just in a different mind space. You know, me taking a break, it was just so hard for me to get through so much like of like my pregnancy. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little challenging, you know. So it caused me to kind of pull away, and I would do a lot of other things, like, you know, other little small bits of content, but nowhere near like what I was doing before. And I find myself to be a person that really enjoys doing it. I love doing this. This is fun to me. It's very creative. But I found like myself having to turn and do other things to really feed my soul. I'm not saying that this doesn't, but I had to find a different outlet. And one of the outlets I found was like, I did a lot of journaling. I started journaling like crazy, like gratitude every day, just journaling like how my day went. I fell into meditation, and I've always been a big meditator, but like this was on like a different level of meditation, like super different level of meditation, different types of meditation. I completely stopped working out. I couldn't work out either. So I really had to find different outlets and resources to kind of relieve myself. And every time I try to make a video, I was just not motivated. I really wasn't motivated to do that. And it was kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was kind of scared because I was like, wow, like I'm not even motivated to make videos. Like, I don't want to make any videos. I don't want no one to see me. And it was super concerning, like, because I just never thought that that's how my pregnancy would actually be. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, did I fall into like a mini, like deep depression? I don't know, maybe I did. And I want to say like a lot of crying. I cried a lot too. Like, I feel like I was also grieving too. Like it was different. I was feeling so many different emotions. Like I was grieving. I was like, couldn't work out. I just had to, I believe I was like forced to get into things, like head things like straight on, like no hiding, really getting down to it. So in that time, I took the opportunity to kind of build a support system. You know what I mean? And what's that mean? Like, what kind of support system? I got a doula. As you guys know, in my previous video, I talk about having a doula and stuff like that. And then I also got a therapist. And I was seeing my therapist I am seeing a therapist every single week. every single week I see a therapist, and we have different topics that we cover. Like I had to do it all. I had to kind of like really do a shift, because I wasn't doing a lot of things. I wasn't making videos. I wasn't working out. I had to find alternative ways to kind of get me through this new space that I was in. And I really honed in on having a support system. And for those who are going through it or are doing it now, like, make sure you have a support system. No drama, stress-free. That's what you need. So even if that means like you getting rid of friendships, you have to. And that's what I did. I dead serious did it that way. And I know this might sound like a little bit over the place, but I'm just kind of sharing you guys, telling you guys like what was going on with me. And I feel like I wouldn't been able to make it to this week 39, without my support system, without like leaning on these different things that I mean, essentially I pay for, but it really is helping, is guiding me and getting me through. And it got me through, and continuous gets me through this time, because it is different. It's a shift. It's a transition. It's a transition like no other. And really being able to talk to someone who's not judging you. Like, you know, of course you want to have opportunities where you can vent to your friends and your family and whoever, but it's really, it feels really good to like being able to vent to someone or talk to someone that's gonna give you, or have a conversation with someone that's like solution based and helps you get through things without no bias, like, you know what I mean? And I felt like I really needed that. I needed someone who was kind, but then I also needed someone to kind of reel me in too. And sometimes you can't get that through a friendship. I think sometimes we rely too much on our friendships to give us that realness, and it's not. I think that's just putting too much pressure on your friendships. Like, I'm just gonna keep it a buck. So now I'm at the other side, or still making my way through the other side, and I feel so connected with my baby, and I don't think I would have been able to do that if I didn't sit in the space that I was in. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful for this whole thing. Like, you know, Sarah Jakes, there's like this thing on YouTube, and there's like what is it? There's transition and isolation. She has a sermon, and I believe that. And me like watching that made me remember how I've been in moments in my life when I was in isolation multiple times. And when I say that statement is so true, I feel like that isolation took me to the next level. And would I say like the moments when I had silence or I was in isolation, they were as difficult as this one here? No, this one is challenging for sure. But there was definitely it was definitely challenging for that time. You know what I mean? For that time, for sure. But here I am doing it. I'm just pressing in the 370 still with my sponge, just pressing it in. You see how it's like my neck is darker than my face. And I've been on the beach too. I'm not even gonna lie. I've been on the beach. I've been tanning. I definitely have been out here tanning for sure. Just getting some vitamin D. I can. I moved to a place that had like more beach, like really like beaches like right next to me. So that, I think also that was a part of my transition too. Like just being closer to the beach. Sometimes I'll go to take a walk and I just smell like the salt water. It was just like very cleansing. I would say this was like my cleansing period. Cleansing, revelation, like, yeah, I won't forget it. This was so necessary, so needed, and I'm so happy that I had the opportunity to do it. Now I'm going to do some brow wax from Fenty Beauty. I'm going to just get my brows ready. I'm going to put a little bit of powder. I've been using eyeshadow. I know. Well, all these brow products out, Lucy, you're using brow eyeshadow. Ghetto. But I don't care. At this point, I don't care. And I've been like just putting product more so on the back of the brow too. Here's my little angle brush. I'm using actually the shadow from my Mario, the nude palette. That's what I'm using, the shadow. I'm using what number is this one? Number 11. It's like a dark brownish. And I would say that's a little bit on the, it's more neutral. It's a neutral color. I'm using that towards the back of the brow. For sure. But I got some content that's coming out. Since I'm on maternity leave, I feel like this is my opportunity to be creative. And it doesn't, I'm kind of at a space where I can like move the way I want to and use the time how I want to. And I'm not in a rush. I don't feel rushed at all. I've gotten a lot of stuff done in these 5 months. Well, in these 7 months. I mean, I have pretty much everything done. Right now, all I'm taking care of is like packages that come daily to kind of round out the baby's wardrobe and little stuff for me. Like I wanted to add to my hospital bag. Groceries, of course. This week, I'm actually working on like what does my postpartum look like my diet. So I'm going to be making a lot of soups, a lot of warm things to kind of get me through. Yeah, more like warm things, different things like that. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on. And I'm going to be pre-making a lot of stuff. Even like freezing things, just kind of get me all settled and ready for the first days back home. My doula's coming in to support me towards the end. I mean, when I come home, of course, like for like a few hours. But I kind of wanted to have a few things on deck too. And if I can give any advice for the mamas or the new mamas, or you know, you just had a baby, if you can get any kind of like doula postpartum help while you heal through this process, do it. Even if they have like a la carte, like, you know, like they make you a yoni steam, or they make you like a few meals, or if they watch the baby for a few hours for you, I would say do it. It's worth the investment for sure. Like, I don't know, like wherever you put your money, like see if you can find somewhere in your budget to like get a little bit of assistance outside of your family, unless you have like a huge support system, and family do that, but I don't have, like, sorry if the lights are going in and out, I'm literally using natural light from my windows. If you can, like, do it. It's worth it. It's worth the thing. I don't have as much help. A lot of my family live away, and I have some people like flying in to help me, of course, but I have a lot of doula services that I will be doing, especially during the first 6 weeks of me being home. I just think it's important that I make sure I have that support system, because, you know, unfortunately my mom is gone, and I would think that would be my first line of defensive support, but right now she's not. She's not here, and we got to work with what we have, and that's my outlook on it now. We're just gonna work with what we have and do our best. Really just do our best, to be honest. That looks good. That brow looks... Yeah, I just kind of did a little bit of shadow. I didn't even adjust like the lighting on my camera or anything. What kind of shit? I didn't even do none of that. Oh, but anyway, I'm gonna take a quick break because I'm gonna film some quick content and I'll be right back. So I'm back. I filmed some content, which was fun, and voila, this is my final look. I know you didn't see the other stuff, but it's been really nice to just sit here and chat because it's been a long time, and like do my makeup in front of the camera. It was like, that was fun. And I'm looking forward to like further this journey, like creating content and like in my journey with my baby and all this other stuff, because I have like a ton of stuff planned, but I really just want to pace myself. I don't want to be like hold myself to anything just too much. Like, I just don't want to do that. I want this to be a lot more free and more easy for me than anything, because I think that's what's really important right now at this point, like really making space and time for my baby, and also like entering and transitioning into a different space, because that's what I've been doing the whole entire time. And now I'm in this space where I'm like, yeah, I want to get back on. I want to do stuff. I want to chat. I want to do my makeup, you know, I want to, because this is a whole new world, definitely a whole new world for me. So guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been a pleasure. And this is me shooting a video at 39 weeks. Bye.